Hi guys, this is Bad Gamer Cat. Welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. We are here once again in the Oculus Quest 2 in my home screen, and we're going to be taking a look at one of my favorite apps. It's called VZFit, and it's the app that I use the most out of all of my different apps. Let's just jump right in. Oh, I've got a pedal to connect, and I'm riding on my brand new desk cycle, which is like an under the desk bike that is just the pedal portion, which is awesome. So this is the VZFit app. This is Oculus build 1.4/2022. That's the latest one, and it is new. Like they come out with new updates all the time. So I've had this for a year. So I first got this app a year ago on Christmas Eve, and it renewed again this past Christmas Eve. So I got it Christmas 2020, and it renewed Christmas 2021, and now it is 2022 because it's already January. And I have showed this on the channel before, but a lot has changed, so I thought I'd jump in again. So let's just jump in. So now when you jump in, it shows if there's a challenge. And this is new, and there's a current challenge that I'm working on. And there's also a VZ Play is in here, and it's right in the app now. It has a virtual rides, which is pretty cool. Down here is how you can customize your avatar. So we have two trainers and myself. So this is what I'm wearing, so I can change how I look. This is the only size you're given, but you can change your hair color, your skin color, and your clothing. And you can unlock different awards. And if there's no money, I don't have this one, but all these ones here I do own. So I could change my shirt. So there's all kinds of shirts you can buy. I like this little fox one. Anyway, you can change your helmet, you can change your glasses, everything. So it's pretty cool. Let's go back to the ride. So we're doing this current challenge. You can do multiplayer, but I never do. Because normally when I'm playing, I have my music going really loudly, and I'm singing and panting, and I don't want people to hear that. You can create your own ride, but we are doing a challenge right now. There are 46 days remaining in the challenge. It started January 1st. I didn't notice it till January 2nd. So, you can earn things. So I earned the mistletoe snapshot frame so far, and a pair of gloves. And the next thing is a bronze badge. Then I can earn a helmet, some socks, a silver badge, some leggings, some running shoes, a new top, and a gold badge. So it depends on how far you go. So there's 46 days remaining. I don't know if I'll get to the edge because I'm not the fastest at this. But there are 8 different rides in this location, and I've already done one. So let's click Start Ride. So I have done the Salt Lake City ride. So I started at A and went to B, and it was really beautiful. And it was only 33.3 kilometers, and it took me 2 days to do that because I blew out my knee, and I'm trying to limit myself to half-hour rides or shorter. Okay. So anyway, let's just jump in, hit Start Ride again, and we're going to pick a new one. So we can pick between Torino, which is a 54-kilometer ride, and it says it's Italy, home of the 2006 Winter Olympics. You can go to Calgary. All of these are Olympic rides. You can go to Japan. We can go to Lake Placid, and that's another small one. So I think I'm going to probably pick that one. You can go to Squaw Valley. That's a pretty big one. Oslo and France. So let's go to Lake Placid, USA. I haven't been there yet. And this ride it'll start at A if we want and go to B. Or we could ride from the end and go to A. But because it's a challenge, I like to do it the way they set it up. So we're going to ride from the start. Ooh, isn't this pretty? Now, because I think this is pretty, I'm going to wait here, and I'm going to hold down my B or my Y for Street View, and that will clear everything up. And I'm going to take a picture of the starting portion. I think that's a very pretty church. Now, if I wasn't in my office chair up against the door, I could turn right around and show you what's behind me. But I can't do that because I have the chair up against the door because I'm riding in my room and I don't have a lot of room in here. So this is the start of the ride, so let's see what it's like. So I love rides that go through pretty little picturesque towns like this. So it looks like we're riding against traffic. So when I see something pretty, I usually roll to a stop. That's very pretty. And then I wait and I take a street view picture. So it looks like this is the First Presbyterian Church. And I'm just going to take a quick snapshot of that. And there's a person there, and we're just going to drive into this truck. Thankfully, he's backing up. So I really enjoy rides that go through quaint or pretty town areas. I just find it fascinating. I don't like city rides when it's like an ugly, yucky city or an industrial area. I like the pretty areas. Where are we going? We're going to go this way. So I'm tilting my head to steer. And it looks like we've got a pretty river next to us here in a park. So let's take a look at that. I'm going to stop. Oh, that's really lovely. And I wish I had more room so I could turn all the way around, but I don't. So you'll hear some ambient music in the background. Some birds singing. I normally just have Alexa going and I just play loud music and sing and just really enjoy myself. But I'm not going to do that with you guys here because I don't want to put music on my channel, and even though I don't get any money on my channel, I don't want there to be a copyright strike for the music. So this is really pretty, and it's just going all over the place, isn't it? Oh, look at those pretty houses. Nice. So this app runs on Google Street View and something that they do to Google Street View to make it work. I don't know what they do. I'm not a technological person. I couldn't tell you. But considering it's basically running on Street View, I think it looks pretty good. I'm riding in first person, normal, and I just picked up a coin. So all of those coins that you collect, they go toward earning clothing that you could buy in the store. So there's like a little ice cream shop. Nice. And I like stopping and looking around. Like, I don't usually stop this much, but because I have you guys with me, we may as well take the scenic route. Now, if you see up here where it says 80 RPM, that's how fast I'm going, and I'm going pretty slow because I blew out my knee. Twice I blew out my knee. I blew it out in the end of summer toward fall, and then I blew it out again in the winter. So I'm going to try to find the stats so I can put them here, but from December 24 to December 24, so like that's 1 year, I rode 2,800 and something kilometers on my exercise bike. And that's not counting the rides I did on my real bike in the summer. So that is how I blew out my knee. Isn't this lovely? This is really beautiful. So yeah, I really enjoy riding my real bike, and I do in the spring, summer, and fall. But I live in Northern Ontario, Canada, and we have very short spring, summer, and falls. We get snow usually on Halloween or the day after Halloween, thereabouts. And the snow lasts until the end of April, sometimes until early May. So, and I don't like to ride in the snow. I have bad asthma. I can't. The cold triggers my asthma when it's really cold. Lake Placid. I thought that's at Lake Placid. Let's check the map, see where we are. So, yeah, we're here, and that is the Sarah Placid Inn and Suites. So that's really cool. And it tells you where you are on the map. And take a photo. Isn't this gorgeous, you guys? So I'm tilting my head to go over here. I'm going to tilt my head and go over here. So it lets you go a little bit off the road. Let's see if I can go in the biking lane. I can. Sometimes if it's a narrow road, it will let you go in the biking lane or the soft shoulder or the hard shoulder, whatever this is called. Which I like because this is where I'd be riding on my real bike. Well, Not that I'd be in Lake Placid, but when you see those coins, we want to aim at them. And there we go. We got another coin. Let's go back. Oh, Pizza Hut! I could go for some pizza right now. Well, I don't need to take a picture of Pizza Hut, but you guys want to take a look at it? Nope, I went too far. So, I am really, really enjoying these rides. I think they keep me sane because I can't do a lot of outdoor exercise in the winter because I have really serious chronic asthma. It's severe chronic asthma. And I have twitchy lungs, so lots of things trigger it. So if I'm near like cigarette smoke or any kind of chemical smell or a scented candle or even fabric sheets or perfumes, I get sick and twitchy. And severe cold does the same. Really bad damp does the same. Too much heat. Like, it's like almost everything is against my lungs. So for me, this has been a real godsend, being able to exercise inside in my room. Climate controlled. Can do it whenever I want. You know, if I feel like doing it in the morning, I can. If I feel like doing it in the evening, I can. This bike I'm riding is super silent. If I want to do it in the middle of the night, I can ride without disturbing my family. So that's really cool, and I really, really enjoy it a lot. Now, is this the best app on the Oculus Quest for most people? Probably not, because the graphics aren't as good as like other games and apps. But for me, because I love bike riding in real life, and this lets me extend my season, I absolutely love it. And I'm doing a challenge right now, but normally I challenge myself and I make my own rides. So my first challenge that I did was to try to ride around the Italian coast. So I made it all the way up one end of the Italian coast, and then I had to switch to Austria because there was an Austria challenge. So I did so many rides around the Italian coast, and my gosh, were they beautiful. So beautiful. Mountains and ocean and quaint Italian villas and castles and historical sites. It was just beautiful. And I did that mostly last winter when the weather here was all snow and gross, and I'd put on my headset and the sky would be bright, vivid blue, like the blue, like a tropical blue, just beautiful, and the water, and it just really lifted my spirits. And I used to get like seasonal affective disorder, SAD, and I didn't get it last year because I think from riding my exercise bike, the combination of endorphins from exercise and endorphins from seeing something that wasn't gloomy and depressing every day really helped. Plus, listening to music also lifts your spirits, which I did every day. So it was like a triple whammy of goodness for me. Riding my bike, escaping to another prettier area, and listening to music. So I really love this app. It's not for everyone, but for me, it's pretty well been a lifesaver. Raybrook. And I enjoy it so much that even with my knee hurts, I want to keep going, and I have to force myself to stop so that I don't re-injure my knee, because I don't want to be out. I'd rather force myself to do short rides than to do long rides and then not be able to ride at all for a few weeks, which is what I did before. I had to take a month off in a row. I couldn't even walk on my knee. Ooh, here comes a coin, you guys. Come on, money. And the people who are involved in this app, there's a Facebook group for them, and they're just the loveliest people. I mean, I kind of wish I liked multiplayer so I could ride with them, but this is my getaway from everyone, so where I could just have time just for me. So I don't want to ride multiplayer when I'm doing it, because I like to listen to my music and just unwind and not worry that I'm wheezing or breathing heavy when I go faster. Ooh, my foot has hit the floor. This desk cycle that I bought it on Amazon, and it's really low to the ground because it's made for going under a desk so you could ride at work. But that means if you ride like I do, I ride with my heels back, then my heels hit the ground. So I'm trying to learn to ride with my toes pointing forward instead of my heels pointing backward, and then it really hurts the area where your leg meets your body. And I think it's just a matter of me having to get used to that, or maybe adjusting how far my chair is from it. I just have to play with it to find the perfect spot, you know? But isn't this pretty? So anyway, I am going to stop here. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe, leave your comments. Let me know what you think of this. Have you tried it? And if so, how did you like it? All right, guys. Thank you for spending time with me. Take care and stay safe. Bye for now.